What? What? Generic control into that gives me here. Back with another JonTron video. Today we're doing his newest upload, which was how to get revenge. This couldn't have been legal. I have no idea what this is gonna be about. I don't know who the lady is. I don't know who the guy in the picture is. I don't know why his face is blurred out. I don't know. I guess it's gonna be some like murder mystery about someone how got revenge on somebody. I have no idea. He uploaded 2 days ago, which I believe was in fact Halloween. Last video was Howling 2. Your sister is a werewolf, which, you know, the first title was probably maybe a little bit better. You can check my reaction to that video. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, in a place on my channel with all the other JonTron reactions. Go into chronological order. If you want to binge watch, do all of them whenever he uploads a new video. That is the one I'm going to react to. I've been doing this for a little over a year now, which is crazy. I absolutely love the JonTron videos. You all seem to love them as well. Shout out to the patrons because they get videos there early and allow me to sign up a paywall channel. Could not do this if it wasn't for them. I read all your comments, whether you're a patron or not, whether you're subscribed or not. But I hope you are subscribed as we are approaching 100,000 subscribers, which is going to be absolutely insane. But 718,000 views in 2 days. Not too shabby, John. Not too shabby at all. I guess it's going to be something Halloween spooky related. Let me know next JonTron video should be based on the comments. Whatever one gets the most likes will probably be the one that I react to. But let's go jump into how to get revenge. All right. Oh, paid promotion. Is that a Mini Cooper?
Whoa, now,
yeah.
What is that?
A tank.
You can't park that thing
That's
here.
Tiger Tank.
But you know where you can
with
park
a couple
that
marks
thing?
of excellence.
No.
World of Tanks, which is incidentally the amazing sponsor of today's video.
I only have
This
a
ain't
couple
just any old
thousand
game of
games
pew, pew, my
played.
friends. This
on...
is a game of pew pew in giant hunks of historically
Okay,
accurate
thankfully
metal.
I haven't
We're
had
talking
any
about
issues
the
with
granddaddy
JonTron
of
music
strategic tank warfare.
in the background.
Dive headfirst into the fray and
So
find
I
yourself
don't
upon
know.
a fleet of dazzlingly authentic to
But
life
that was
war
also
machines.
old. I have spent a lot of my life playing
Find
World
a
of
play
Tanks.
style that suits your fancy,
But I just
and
don't
then
want
some.
this to get
Commandeer
copyrighted
light,
after
medium,
the fact,
and
after the
heavy
video goes
tanks.
live.
Or you could just become a sneaky little destroyer.
Yet,
Sneaky little stupid guy,
ELC
stupid baby
11
tank, just
is
step
not
on it.
penetrating a
You
mouse.
could be him.
I don't
so,
think.
click that link at the top of the description and remember.
But yes, no,
the
I have played
combat
a lot of
code
World
is
of Tanks
exclusively for you
console.
fresh-faced
A
privates
lot.
out there.
A
So
lot.
let's show them what new blood can do.
Like,
while
a
it's,
lot.
You know, still inside your body, preferably. And
They need to
now,
send me
our
a Prey
feature
deal.
Halloween-themed presentation.
I mean, it's a game I play. I mean,
Sort of.
there's some negative sides of the game, but I still play it occasionally.
Trick or treat.
I had no trick-or-treaters. It was so
They say
sad.
I'll have
My
no fury like
first
a woman scorned.
Halloween
Normally, I
in my
would've
house
said that
had
was like
no
an
trick-or-treaters.
oversimplification, overgeneralization, but then I saw this. Oh, forgot to plug it in. Damn it!
What?
Then I saw this. How to Get
that's
Revenge,
cool.
starring Linda Blair.
Who is
That's
that?
right. Those morals are going from blood red to blood gray. And yes, it is the very same Linda Blair who cemented her legacy as a legendary scream queen after her performance as Regan O'Neill, the possessed girl from The Exorcist. You may also remember her from Fox Family's paranormal reality series,
That
The
looks like
Scariest
Reba.
Places on Earth. You know, the one with the really weird voice?
Pasquale senses an angry spirit who was denied
Why do you sound like that?
proper burial.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was all about. Anyways, well, in 1989, she starred in what IMDb
Well before my
calls a
time.
dark and humorous take on how to get revenge on those that have wronged you.
Huh?
Featuring
The
a
Exorcist?
guy whose face is, he doesn't even want to be associated with this.
How?
But too
Why?
bad. This is the modern age. We have AI face unblurring technology.
Like, can you actually
You
unblur somebody's
AI.
face now? No, that's not him.
Okay, never mind. I actually see why that might have been that way. That actually checks out. Put that back the way it was. What, you don't think this is scary enough for Halloween? Then I guess you must not fear pieces of media fraught with opportunities for litigious action. Oh, look at you. You're so brave. This should be
Thanks.
a pretty wild ride.
Don't
So
get
let's
mad and
see
get even.
How to get revenge.
Don't worry about revenge. The best revenge is being better. I don't. That's just how I respond to things. Life is 10% what happens, 90% how you react to it. Also, this intro
I was
is
just
way too
reading a few
upbeat.
pages from a fascinating book. It is literally filled with countless pieces of wisdom.
I imagine how to read.
One in particular deserves quoting. It reads, "Vengeance is mine." Now that's a powerful quote.
No, it's
And from what book am I reading?
what?
The Bible.
Oh,
What?
hey, are we playing Use the Bible to justify what I want to do right now? I freaking love this game. Leviticus 27:4. The price of a woman between 20 and 60 years of age shall be 30 shekels.
What? How much is a shekel?
Oh, come on, I don't buy that. There's got to be some depreciation along the way.
Now let me ask you a personal question. Has someone ever made you so angry, so upset, that you considered some form of retribution? Some
Not
form
really,
of
no.
revenge?
I don't really
Me?
get mad.
Oh, come on. That's not in my constitution. Okay, fine, you caught me. But you would have done the same in my shoes.
What
That
an air-
damn dog stole my NBA career. Damn you, Airbud!
Let's face
I
it.
don't think John's tall
revenge
enough.
can be sweet,
Well, Mighty Bogues.
especially when it's against someone who really deserves it.
Ooh, hello. That seems to be coming a little too naturally to her. You know, maybe this was her idea after all. She didn't need to be coerced. This is, she's getting enjoyment from this. So yeah, this whole thing appears to just be an actual guide on how to get revenge on people you don't like. And that
Okay.
wouldn't be like too weird if it weren't for the fact that a very famous person was headlining it. I don't
she
really understand
very
what they were
famous? I've
thinking
never
when they
heard of
conceived
her.
this. How exactly was this supposed to be received by the general public? Did anyone watch this and think it was normal or useful? I mean, you can already tell it's got this kind of
Favorite
weird
acts
dark
of
undertone
revenge.
to it, like.
Oh, shh. Don't tell my wife.
Was he putting a potato in
Let
the
me tell
exhaust
you my
pipe?
favorite revenge story.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
You
there's
assume they're joking, but like at the same time,
There's a
doesn't
couple
really
things
feel like it.
you can do with a
Seriously,
car
who
that's
was the
much
intended
worse.
audience
I'm
for
not gonna
this?
say it just
It must have been
because-
really awkward to rent this from Blockbuster, you know. This isn't for like research or anything.
Uh-huh,
I'm just, like,
yeah.
like a huge fan of Linda Blair.
Color key
I jack
one-sided.
off to this, okay? I only jack off to this. Why are you looking at me like I belong on some kind of FBI watch list? Let's look at
'Cause you
your
do.
history. National Geographic Safari Edition. I guess we got a furry here, everybody.
Now, when I talk
God.
about revenge, I'm not talking about bodily injury to anybody. I mean, that is definitely not our purpose here.
Then what is it?
No, of course not. And on behalf of our legal team, we thank you for clarifying, Linda. Anyways, check out how the belt on this chainsaw's perfect for going through this hedge in the shape
Oh.
of my sister who cut me out of my dad's will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
That's a
my
good
gosh,
chainsaw.
Look at that
I've already
perfectly
pre-cut,
clean
but-
cut, not related to anything in this material existence. So anyways, now the thing starts in earnest, and she starts off by showing us this guy who apparently specializes
What is that
in
ceiling fan?
messing with people's houses or something.
What?
But not before she
Why are there
gives us this
clothes in the
important message.
refrigerator?
Fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah,
Why?
I lived long enough to know that's a serious threat. Thanks for the heads up.
My
Meet
couch didn't
private
come with a
investigator
seatbelt.
Kyle Pappenfuss. He's about
What
to
is
take
his
us
last
on
name?
a tour of what one can do to a Mark's home.
A mark.
There's so much about this. I don't even know where to begin. Do I talk about how he's Pappenfuss? Do I talk about his bold stance he's got there? Do I talk about the fact that she just referred to the victim of the crime she's about to encourage as
a
a
mark.
fucking mark? Is that what I talk about?
Yeah.
Let's hear old Pappenfuss out, huh? He might have something good to say. Let's climb right up into that Pappenfussy.
No.
All right. First things first. The mailbox.
I'm sorry, is
Easy
the
to-
mailbox in a tree?
Everybody has a mailbox, and everybody reaches for their mail.
In the history of the world, nothing good has ever followed that sentence.
Who says you can't put more than mail in there, huh?
The federal government?
Oh my God!
Because I'm pretty
Man,
sure
this
mailboxes
guy, I don't know,
are
he's got
federal
like an X
property,
factor.
kind of,
Like,
in
you
a
know,
way.
He says it how it is.
Protected
And-
federally? I
Hold
don't
on a
know.
second. Like, you know when someone just like speaks to you on that extra level, you just want to write it down so you can format it later into like a 124-page about manifesto? Like, that's what this guy's doing for me. This is a knowledgeable guy. You can learn something from this guy.
Think of something nasty you wouldn't want in there. Get the picture?
Like what?
So at this point,
federal
she
government
moves
is just
on
like
from
that,
the last
yeah.
guy, and she goes to this like private investigator who I guess people would go to if they wanted to get revenge on someone. I don't know. Was this a real thing back
private
then?
investigator's
I thought this was just a
still
thing
a
that only
thing.
happened in like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Mr. Vickers, could you give us an example of what could be done to a former friend or lover?
Examples, huh?
Oh, sorry, you caught me off guard there. I didn't notice the
Get rich.
laying undersea cables through my kitchen and dining room for the last 7 hours. Anyways, now for my candid statement that may or may not land me in a class action civil suit. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. Look at my hat here. I have the hat. I have a hat.
Why do you
I'm
just
saying
have
that
it?
because he has a hat there.
He has a hat. The more you know. He has a hat.
Okay, let's talk about friends. Such as my client, Mr. Harold Jerriman over here. Harold, why don't you pick it up from here?
Well, the incident took place on Thursday afternoon.
This guy
during my
cannot
lunch
be
break.
serious.
So just to bring you up to speed on the lore behind this part, this guy, he's got a complaint that he got bullied out of a seat at a Chinese restaurant because of, God knows, I don't know. Do you see anything?
I
don't see
can think.
anything. See no evil, hear no evil.
That's not how you use
I might be
chopsticks.
speaking the evil.
There's plenty of open seats.
I was so humiliated. This kind of thing happened to me many times in the past, and I wanted to get
Couldn't even
even
see
with
his
that
eyes.
man. I looked upon him as being all the people who have hurt me rolled into one. And that's when I contacted Mr. Vickers.
See, this is where it actually gets dark and scary, okay? The rest was jokes. This is where the goosebumps start to go up my arm.
He needs a trench
You do not want to be
coat.
the last guy in the line to piss this guy off. That's the vibe I'm picking
Ah,
up.
the quiet kid in
Well,
school.
when Harold first came to me, he didn't know what to do. All he had was the punk's license number, but that was enough for me.
What do you,
I
what,
went
you
down
like
to
his
the Department
driver's
of
license
Motor
number?
Vehicles, and I filled out a form.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I just gotta stop. I gotta ask. Is the guy on the right small or is the guy on the left big? Because I can't tell which one is which because they both kind of look like they're normal sized relatively, but when they're next to each other like this, I can't tell.
Now, Harold here
He might
was
be behind
adamant
him
about getting even
just
with him himself.
because
so
of how
we laid out a
the
battle plan.
scene.
Harold, you take over, buddy.
With pleasure. I planted a toy handgun under the...
What?
Then I went to a telephone and phoned the police and stated anonymously that I had seen where the robber lived. To make a long story short, the police arrived just as the man was getting into his truck.
And this right here is when he knew he fucked up for real. Okay, he's not laughing anymore. He was like, okay, I was playing it up for the camera. What's going on with you? I think this guy's
Why do I
real.
smell
Call
blood
somebody.
again?
I don't want to be near
Oh
him.
my god, that happened last
So
night.
Big Boss Daddy over here is just talking about how he framed an innocent person by planting a gun on them in the dark
That's
of
a
night.
felony.
That's just fine. See, that's what I'm saying about this. I've dug up as much as I could on the internet about this film, and there's just not that much information
There was
on the
no
thing itself or
lawsuits
the people
for it?
involved in it. Like, these people don't really seem like they're acting the whole time. They're sort of just playing it off like it's an act, but I don't know if I buy it. There's even a part later that's just a guy showing you how to sabotage a car. Isn't there some kind of federal clause prohibiting this sort of thing?
Yeah,
All right,
yes.
The next thing here we'll deal with is cooling system. The
That's
idea
destruction
is to
of
put
property.
substances in there that expand with water. Baking flour, pancake batter,
Genuine
or
anarchy.
even paper mache.
Really,
Paper mache.
the only limit is your imagination. As long as it stalls their engine when they're already doing 90 down the interstate.
That probably wouldn't start.
Now, if you're
It might
Mark is
start
a
for a little
member of
bit.
the minority, you might turn him over to the immigration service.
Oh my god! What was that? I'm okay. Is everyone okay?
Deportation.
Thank God you told me to put this seatbelt on earlier. To be honest, if I knew that was coming, I probably would have installed like a lap bar or
Here's the
something.
thing. I know
That's
people.
perfect.
I
I'll
know
be needing
people
this to
that
get through
have
the rest of the video at
threatened
this
to
rate.
deport other people.
Jesus Christ, he's telling people to falsely report people to the immigration services? How was this made? Seriously, how was this ever acceptable? That this could not have flown back then, even then, right?
This
No.
is going to cause him hours and hours of endless paperwork trying to prove he's a citizen of this country.
And better yet, they might just deport him. And that'll teach you to think twice about stealing my parking spot at Trader Joe's again, huh? You
Oh no,
wily
not
bastard?
Trader Hose.
So if this wasn't already weird enough, at this point she brings on an actual detective from the police force.
Is he
if you
actually?
recall from earlier, that one guy had his face completely blurred as well, so it lends credence to the fact that these are real people who had stature in their respective institutions and didn't want their identities released.
And to
Does
give us a few
does it
examples
actually?
is Detective J.M. I'd like to play a little game with you, if that's all right.
Game.
I'll give you a situation.
Did I say that's all right? If I recall, I just stared at you menacingly. Do I look like I have time to play backgammon, sweetie?
I like
I'm a
how
working
John literally
professional.
put on, like,
okay,
a
one
suit
quick game
just
of
for
Elf
that.
on the Elephant, but then we get back to business. Oh, the butterflies tickle my face on the way up and down.
And then I'd like you to respond with a method of male revenge that you would recommend.
Male revenge?
Okay, shoot.
Let's say the Mark is a family man.
No, I mean like shoot him, literally. Just use a gun. What are you mailing him something for?
1911.
What is it, his birthday?
I
Just
think.
off him. Use a pistol, like this. Like that, just like this. Like that.
Yeah, just
Right
like,
here, like this.
Let's say the Mark is a family man. You know, a wife, 2 kids, a dog. What can you do to disrupt the entire family as opposed to just the Mark?
Yeah, you know, just like it says in this old book I used to spearhead this whole operation.
Yeah, you literally
The
start
son
with
should not suffer
Bible
the
verse.
sins of the father. I didn't see that.
Put them on offensive mailing lists. Pornographic mailing lists, such as pornographic magazines,
Are there still a
pornographic
thing?
merchandise. Put them on the Communist Party's mailing list. There are hundreds of mailing lists you can put them on.
Did they think this through at all? In this part, he's literally advocating to send pornography to where, like, minors could see or
Yeah, no,
access it.
that's-
Did anyone making this have even the
What would the
slightest
charge be
semblance
for
of
that?
a moral compass? Just send them smut, or I don't know.
I don't know
put
if that
some
would
Karl
be-
Marx in front of them. That'll confuse the shit out of them. Their grades will go down or something. That guy don't make no sense.
By the way, there are dozens upon dozens of homosexual and bisexual magazines available today.
Are we just trying to promote this? Is he trying to sell us on
If
this?
you mail these to the Mark's place of work, you can start rumors or quickly get him fired.
Fascinating. Well, detective, thank you very much for your suggestions.
I put my stamp of approval on this. I won't regret this.
This might be one of the craziest
At
pieces
all.
of media ever created.
Thanks for watching, everyone. But before I leave you for good this Halloween season, I want to put to use some of those interesting skills I learned throughout the course of today's video.
Oh no, a rotary phone. How many of you know how to work a rotary phone? I do. Oh no.
Excuse me. Hello?
Is your refrigerator running?
Yes.
Did you,
What?
Oh, it's not a joke. I planted a bomb in your bathtub.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you for calling.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I have to go. I
what?
hope you had fun.
Somebody get revenge on her? Is that like them trying to be like, this is how they'll react to it?
Do that. Plus, you said not to use violence in your thing, so I don't know why you think I'd do that. Hello?
By literal psychopaths.
Am I doing the show now? Am I the host?
I have a feeling this might turn into a
I know this
JonTron
probably isn't
classic.
what you
This is
expected from me.
good.
I know you wanted me to go to like medical school, but I don't know. I just feel like the doctor industry
psychopath.
is not up and coming anymore, the same way the straight to VHS industry is. No, it's not a phase. Stop calling it that.
It was never a phase, Mom. Oh my god. This video might turn into a JonTron classic. Like, how did this get approved? Who published this? Who didn't have a legal team? The publisher must not have had a legal team for them to look at, and they just didn't want to have a lawyer glance at it, you know? Huh? Explain. Tell me. Show your work. How did this get approved by somebody? Like, when he mentioned a gun, I'm just like, what? When you're talking about like, oh, you got his license number, which I'm guessing he means like his license plate, not like the actual driver's license number. But I thought like, oh, he's just gonna like, you know, report him as a bad driver to his insurance company to make his interest rates go up. Ha ha. Now you get to pay more money because of that. No, he's talking about a felony. What? And framing him for, you know, armed robbery. Where did you even get the firearm from? Like, absolutely mind-boggling. I hope you enjoyed this video. The 30 minutes before this should have been the new Hell Boss video. 30 minutes before that should have been the Max or Genshin Impact video, the second one, which I'm actually about to record right now. Patrons get the videos there early. I look forward to next JonTron video. Or maybe next week do I start, wait, what? If there's not another JonTron video I should do, should I start, what is it, the Internet Historian? Or do I do, wait, is it the Internet Historian? Or who's the other guy that took over JonTron's channel for a time? Oh, Scott the Waz. Which one should I do next week? Let me know in the comment section. If you see a comment, definitely kind of like it. If you see other people like it, and that kind of like is a way to vote. So definitely vote on which one you think I should do. Whether I should do a JonTron video, should I do Scott the Waz? Should I do the Internet Historian? Please let me know. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully made a tiny little better. But until next video, take care and cue the music.